What is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content relating to growing your app downloads and helping you make more money with apps. And in this video, I want to show you the simple, free, and accurate way to localize your app in almost any country and language. So, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, guys, before we get started, you're going to need this Chrome extension. This is the Apple Search Ads Search Popularity for ASO provided from thetool.io. A great tool. I love it. You're going to need it to get some of the data that I'll be showing you. So go ahead and download that. You can use the link within the YouTube description to download this Chrome extension. But here's how we're going to do this. We're going to Apple Search Ads. Now, this is the advanced. Okay, it's not the basic. So you're going to sign up for that if you haven't already done so. But this is the Apple Search Ads Advanced section. Now, I'm going to put in Calm just because I like picking on them, and I like the app as well. But Calm Meditation, you can do this for any of your big competitors or even one of your apps as well. But for me, I'm just going to pick Calm for this demo. And then you pick the language. So I know Apple Search Ads just released in Russia. And I think it's a great country to go after because it's just open, which means probably cost per installs are going to be lower in that region, and they can actually spend money. So it's a great way to drive cheaper installs and also make revenue from a region that actually will spend money. So unlike, obviously the Southeast Asian countries where you might not be able to really monetize those users, this is a great country that Apple is brand new on search ads and actually will monetize for you. So I'm going to pick Russia, but you can pick any language like France for French or Spain for Spanish and all that stuff, okay? And then I'm going to hit continue. So you can leave everything else blank for this demo. You do need a suggested default cost per install. So I'm just going to hit apply because Apple suggested one. And here we go. We're going to add keywords. Now you're like saying, what keywords should we add? Well, Apple's actually going to recommend a bunch. And as you can see, you're going to see the obvious like calm, meditation, things that are in English, sleep. But then here is the Russian keywords. So now you can start adding these things in here with Russian characters. And I have no ideas what these mean, but the cool thing is you can see the search scores of this as well. Right? So you can go after the ones that actually have good traffic. And that's what the Chrome extension allows you to see. If without the Chrome extension, you would just be seeing these blue dots. But now with the Chrome extension, you get to see the search score of all these Russian terms. So now you have a few already. And then let's just input a few. I have no idea what's going to come up, but let's just put a few into Google Translate. So sleep meditation. This is sleep meditation. Right? And then I'm going to copy and paste this. This is, okay. Like I said, I have no idea what was going to come up. That was menstrual cycle or menstrual calendar story. So not all of them are going to be accurate, but now you get a sense of like, hey, these are the keywords I can go after. Meditation. This is meditation for Google, right? So let's see if I put meditation. Google would have translated it perfectly as well. But this is what Apple is suggesting. So you know it's going to be accurate, right? Rather than what Google is going to be translating, Apple is saying these are the keywords that I would be going after if you were targeting the Russian market. And so you know it's going to be super accurate. This was fitness. And let's do one more just for you guys. Okay, another menstruation calendar. I know what this one says. This is yoga. So there it is. But super quick and easy way to get the proper keywords that Apple, very accurate, is suggesting for you to bid on if you're trying to target Russia. And here you can see the search popularity. So you can go after the terms that have the more popular traffic related to those terms. One thing to note too, when you're starting to localize is in the US market, there's a lot of tail terms. So like meditations to help you fall asleep or cool meditation sounds with nature and dogs barking in the background, things like that. These are long-tailed keywords that actually have decent traffic in the US. What I found when I'm targeting other countries, they generally tend to be more generic keywords. And so that's why when we're doing this keyword research here within search ads, you saw things like yoga, meditation, sleep meditation, some of the head terms, the obvious terms in there, and not so much like meditations to help you fall asleep while your dog is barking in the background. So again, focus more on the head terms when you're targeting other countries, non-US countries. And for the US, you can find a lot of these tail terms that you can target as well. And there it is. Simple, free, and accurate way to localize your app. One word of caution when localizing your app is I've heard from friends who've spent tens of thousands of dollars localizing their apps and did not see an increase in downloads. So I would prefer to do it this way first and foremost. Then, as you start seeing some traction, then start really figuring out how to localize your screenshots, how to localize your in app messaging. But in the very beginning, just start with using this tool and this process, localizing your app name, your subtitle, and your keywords. And then when you're starting to see the downloads trickle in, then start localizing the screenshots and then potentially the stuff within your app as well. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you found it useful. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the video and what kind of content you want to see from me. And make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss any of these cool tips that I'm providing for you on a weekly basis. All right, until next time, I'll see you on the next video.